Good afternoon, YouTube family. It is the 21st, Monday, the 21st of October. And I went to everybody's favorite place, I think. Well, it is mine. Michael's. So I want to show everyone all the beautiful colors I picked out. I gave myself a budget of $60. And what was even more awesome is when I got there, the yarn was buy one, get one half off. Now, I was going to buy regardless. It didn't matter if I got a deal. And I did have a $5 coupon. So my budget was $60. I spent $59.48. Your girl came in clutch. I got this beautiful petrol blue. Now, the camera doesn't do it justice. It's very like a teal bluish. It's beautiful. Anyways, this is the Chanel Home Slim. I better put my glasses on because it's really hard to read these labels. I got, where is it? Teal and blue multi. I was eyeballing this last time I went and I thought, would I ever use it? Yes, I'll use it because what do I have in mind? I don't know, but I'll use it. I'll use it. Maybe axolotls, maybe turtles, maybe dinosaurs. You know, let your imagination run wild with it, right? I'm justifying why I purchased all this yarn, by the way. Y'all know that, right? But your girl worked really hard at her market/car show, and she deserves it. So, I did get some of the skinny chenille. Now, I have them over here. I'll show you guys what I make with these. First off, let's tell you the color. This is called Froggy, which is coincidental. I didn't even look at the color, but I'm making frogs with it. So, hey, yep, that's what I do. I make little baby geckos. So I got a baby gecko. I make little worms. And I put my own eyes on it. I do embroidery eyes for those. The geckos, I do plastic eyes. I make little frogs. Little baby frogs. Is that not the cutest little frog you've ever seen in your life? Yes, I have made a bunch of these little frogs in the thread yarn. And they come out baby. And then I make snakes, little baby snakes. Now, these ideas have all been inspired by Loops and Threads, or Loops and Knots crochet channel, because she does make the little snakes. She makes the little worms. But the baby gecko was a different pattern that's somewhere around here. I'm sure I've said it in one of my videos. It was a gecko pattern that I decided I was going to make smaller, and so that's what I did. I just used a smaller hook, smaller yarn. And then this is Loops and Knots pattern. And once again, she makes them tiny, but she also makes bigger ones. So that was inspired by her. Now this is Complicated Knots pattern. This is a complicated, blah, 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 I can't even say it. Complicated Knots pattern on YouTube for a dart frog, I believe. I just do it all in. She had hers in multicolored. I did mine all in one color with the multicolored yarn, and they came out spectacular, very popular. You know, I call them pocket frogs because, you know, you can just stick it in your pocket and walk around. And a lot of times customers buy these little things to have in their hands so they can rub them. It's a sensory item. They're really soft. They're not too squishy. And a lot of people, you know, who have sensory issues. I had one of the girls come to my canopy Saturday and told me it's really good for her because she had, you know, she likes to touch and she had sensory issues. And so the yarn that I chose was perfect because it was soft. It wasn't rough. It didn't make her cringe. And so that's what I do with that. So I did buy more than one of those. Not that color, but more than one of that particular yarn. Then, of course, I had to try again with the terracotta because girl's not going to go fighting it this time. I did check it. The outside end is here. I checked the middle. There's none stuffed down in it. So we're going to do this again because I actually have a dash down I have to make for a customer. And I might end up having to make a turtle and some axolotls And I did not realize how many people want you to be on Instagram, but I think I said it in my last video, I may just have to bite the bullet and get my son to man it for me, because I don't want to have anything to do with it, but he can do it, and he can put my product up there and help his mama out, and I'll pay him if I make money. Then I got this color. What is this one? Bloody bloop. This is Fog. Now it's weird because it's like a gray with a tint of like a green. Excuse me. I bought an alligator pattern because I had like 4 or 5 people ask me, do you make alligators? And I was like, no, but I do have a pattern. So I'm going to make alligators with this. Now she called it alligator / crocodile. There is a difference. There really is a difference. But it's an alligator pattern because of the nose. Here we go. So I got Parrot Multi. Look, oh my gosh, look at that. Look at the beauty of that color. It's so beautiful. Like I said before in a video, these are the colors I'm drawn to. The teals, the blues, it's so beautiful. It's beautiful. But I'm just drawn to those colors. Lavenders. Look at this. This is Beetle Multi. Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful that is. Now, these are the Skinny Chenille. These are 461 yards, 7.7 ounce, 422 meters, 220 grams. By the way, I just ordered me some polyfill off of Amazon. I think it's 3 pounds. I'm not sure, but it's what I need. I think it was 3 pounds. It was like $20, so not too bad. And then I'll go to Hobby Lobby and get me a 5-pound box for $14, and then I'll have plenty for a while. And last but certainly not least, I got Hummingbird. Is that not pretty? Look how gorgeous that is. Pair it with this one, you've got yourself something beautiful. Whatever you choose to make with it, it's going to be beautiful regardless. Even if it comes out wonky, it's going to be beautiful because the colors are just beautiful. 8 skeins of yarn. 8 beautiful, wonderful, can't wait to touch them skeins of yarn. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because guess what? My fingers are going to be busy until you see the bones. And things are just looking up so much for me. First of all, let's thank God, because without God, I wouldn't be here doing this. So give credit where credit is due. And my husband for supporting me for all the things that, he thinks that I'm really good at this, and he supports everything about me. And, all of my support, all of you guys that watch my videos. No, I'm not making money on YouTube. I'm not monetized. I don't know what the hell that even means, but I don't care. I love doing this. I love talking to the camera and showing everybody all the fun things that I do. And I enjoy this so much. So I thank all of you, for everything that you've done for me. I will be back later on to show you a couple of the projects that I have made with the yarn. So stick around for that. Bye, guys. All right. You're going to have to excuse my mess. I know it's a lot. It's a lot of a mess. I got stuff everywhere. But I wanted to show you guys a couple of the things that I made with the new yarn that I got. These yarns right here, these little skinny ones. The Loops and Threads Skinny Chenille. I didn't make a whole lot. Right now I'm working on a turtle. And I'll show you what the turtles look like and how cute they are, because they're freaking cute. Look at that. Look at that little baby turtle. Oh my God, look at it. Look at it in comparison to my hand. Is that not the cutest, most adorable thing ever? I mean, come on. That's cute. And then I made a green frog. Now these, I love making these frogs. They take me 30 minutes tops. And then I made a gecko and a snake and a little snake. So far, that's all I've made with these right now. I'm working on another turtle. I haven't had a chance to work on a lot of stuff because yesterday I started my video and then I was going to jump back on and show you some of the things that I worked on, but I got really busy and I ended up having to cook for my son. I had to do a bunch of laundry, just a whole bunch of stuff. So I had a lot to take care of. And then I found this pattern for a knitted cardigan, handmade by Florence is the name of it. If you're interested, look her up on YouTube. And the pattern's free because I'm making my husband's aunt a cardigan for Christmas, and I'm going to knit it for her, but I need to get her measurements without her knowing what I'm making for her. So I know she's tiny, and I don't really know how long she likes her, so she's not very tall. She's like 4'10". So, I mean, I don't need it really long. And anyway, so yeah, that's that. I did order some of those metal shelves that you put together yourselves with the little plastic things that go in. They're the metal shelving. I'll show it to you my next setup. Easy peasy. I figured it out like that. Of course, it doesn't take a genius to figure out how to do it. So I've got 6 of those now. So there's some couple of shelves I won't be using for my next market. That's nice because I won't have to carry certain shelves with me. So other than that, I have just been busy. Like I don't know. I've just been busy. I don't feel like I've been busy doing much of anything. But these little turtles. Oh, by the way, these patterns of like the turtle and the gecko, and these are all patterns that I had that I just scaled down. So I used the skinny chenille with a 3mm hook, right? 3.0, yeah, 3mm hook. And I just scaled down my patterns and made them tiny. Instead of making jumbo, I made teeny tiny. Well, not teeny tiny, because I can make it actually smaller using thread. I've made a micro frog before, so that's really hard to do without magnifying glass. But I managed. I don't know how, but I did. I tried again before. I can't make another one. And where that one went, it's somewhere. So, yeah. So I just took my patterns that I had and scaled them back. A lot of the patterns that I use, well, I wouldn't say a lot of them, but a majority of the patterns that I use are Loops and Knots Crochet on YouTube. And she's got some really cute patterns if you guys are interested in like the little worms that I do. I don't know if you remember what they look like, but these little guys, she has a video tutorial, excuse me, on how to make the larger ones. But like I said, and I think she did this in her one of her markets, she made small ones like this. If you just get the skinny chenille and you use a 3mm hook, you can make the tinier ones. Because the other size she's got is like a medium. I just like small things. I like it. I like working on it. It's fun. So, and then, you know, the baby snakes, she does have a pattern for the baby snakes. Now, the gecko is, I think I've said it before, but that gecko pattern is on Instagram, and that's Crochet Collectibles. Although I don't have Instagram, as long as they put it up in their description, I can click on it and go to the pattern and find it. And I don't have to have Instagram for that. And I'm trying to think of some other things I would like to make micro, you know, little, but I might do some axolotls. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'm going to finish up this turtle and then I'll jump back on here in a little bit. Good morning, everybody. Today is Saturday, October 26th. Now, excuse me. That was gross. Hold on one moment while I do something. Okay. I decided to go ahead and set up in town today. My setup's kind of janky because my back is killing me, and it took me an hour just to get all of this set up this way. So, it's not the perfect setup that I was hoping for, but that'll do. It's better than nothing. And at this point, I haven't even sat down. I've been here for almost 2 doggone hours. So I'm going to call this a market, quote unquote, but it's just a setup in town. Maybe I'll make something, maybe I won't. Who knows, right? But I like it. I think it looks good. And this is the setup we're going with, guys. All right, I'll jump back on here in just a little bit. Okay, guys. Well, I did a whole entire speech about how I had just made a $58 sale and I didn't have my microphone on. Now, I have to have my microphone because my phone is junk. So the speakers in it quit working. So the mic does not pick me up unless I either have a microphone, which I do, or B, headphones. Now, I made a $58 sale. I've been here for about 3 hours, and that was the first sale, probably going to be the last sale of the day. Not sure how much longer I plan on staying out here, but I'm very happy that, I decided on a whim to just come up here. I was about to have my husband come and pick me up, but then I decided, you know what? Let me just stay a little bit longer and see what the day brings. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I'm sticking it out because I'm hot. That's why I want to leave. Some people decided to pull up next to me and decided to try and sell some furniture. Not really sure what's going on with that, but okay. Anyhow, I saw my strawberry cow, the large one that's sitting where the itty bitty cow is now. Sold that for $35. I sold a pop shroom. What I put on the labels are pop shrooms. Everybody else calls them pop mushrooms, but I have to be different because I'm different. And I also sold a keychain for $7. Now, I didn't get a chance to show you guys this alligator that I made last night. Okay, this is the alligator that I made last night, or yesterday rather. It took me an entire day to make this thing, and it's nice and cute and fun and all, but the head is kind of cockeyed from the feet. I think it gives it character. I don't know what other people would think, but I like it. I think it's cute. Still got a bunch of these big turtles that I had planned for that market that I had last weekend. I did manage to sell one of them, which was fine. And not a whole lot of people were into turtles, I guess. I just got to find that one item that they can't live without. Oh, speaking of which, I did sell a black bat. I just happened to make it last night. Good morning, YouTube family. So it's Sunday, the next day after my little mock market that I had in town. I ended up making $70 yesterday, which was pretty good for just setting up and selling, so I'm not complaining about that. Um, if I look like I've been crying, because I have been this morning, it's just been very stressful and it's not crochet related, so I'm not going to go into it. Just know that it has nothing to do with crochet or, anything of that nature. It's just sometimes things happen that you have no control over. And that's just how life is sometimes. So, but everything happens for a reason, and there's a reason for everything, right? So, I'm just going to keep telling myself that everything's going to get better because it will eventually. You just got to get through it. Anyways, I hope everybody has a blessed day and a blessed week, and I'll see you guys again in probably a week. I don't know when I'll do my next video. I'm sorry for all of this. I love you guys, and I really appreciate all the new subscribers and comments and everything that I've gotten. So, take it easy.